Christina Aguilera, CeeLo Green, Blake Shelton, and Adam Levine. That's right, it's also one of the largest sound stages in the world and has housed some of the largest film sets in movie history. We are now entering the front lot where we have over 35 sound stages. We're going to pass by some of the busiest sound stages right now. Stages 25, 24, 23, and 22 are currently home to CSI, Crime Scene Investigation, starring Ted Danson and Elizabeth Shue. Now folks, most of these are what we call closed sets, meaning that only the immediate cast and crew and invited guests are allowed access. However, next time you come to Universal Studios, be sure to check out our VIP experience, where you can become one of those invited guests and have the opportunity to walk on and explore actual sets used for filming. Now, off is our oldest soundstage, that is stage 20. Built back in the 1920s to house the Paris Opera House in The Phantom of the Opera. And off to the left we have stage 27, where we shot Snow White and the Huntsman, Charlize Theron and Kristen Stewart. It's also where we shot the hit show Weeds with Mary Louise Parker, right inside there. We have a lot of TV shows that shoot here, including a brand new comedy with Matthew Perry called Go On. Also, we have a new show called Mockingbird Lane, which is a reimagining of the classic Munsters series. Mockingbird Lane stars Eddie Izzard, Jerry O'Connell, and Portia de Rossi. Now, off to the right, we have Stage 41, which is now home to the new NBC comedy from executive producer and our co-host, Jimmy Fallon. It's called Guys with Kids, which stars Anthony Anderson, Jesse Bradford, and Zach Kreger as three 30-something dads trying to hold on to their youth as they face the responsibilities of having kids. Now, take a look at your screens. You can see some of your favorite TV shows that have shot here over the years. Universal Studios is part of NBC Universal, one of the largest entertainment companies in the world. It also houses some of your favorite TV networks, including NBC, E, Sci-Fi, USA, Bravo, Telemundo, the Golf Channel, CNBC, MSNBC, the Weather Channel, Oxygen, and NBC Sports, just to name a few. Now, off to the right, we have Stage 44. That's home to Parenthood with Craig T. Nelson, Lauren Graham, and Peter Krause.
Yeah, like you were saying.
Parenthood is entering its 4th season. Great show. Now, off to the left, we have some production bungalows. These actually used to be dressing rooms for some of Hollywood's hottest stars, like Rob Hudson, Jimmy Stewart, Doris Day. Now they've been converted into production offices for some of Hollywood's hottest writers, directors, and producers. In fact, in here is the production company of Illumination Entertainment. Also, Hasbro Entertainment right there. And we have Hasbro spokesperson, Potato Head on the left-hand side, with a mustache that would make Tom Selleck jealous. Looking good there, buddy. Also on the left, we have the incomparable director, Alfred Hitchcock's office in Bungalow 195. Alfred Hitchcock, director of Psycho, The Birds, Rear Window, and a very influential man here.
He said he could move into that office. I said, no, I can never be in Hitchcock's office. That should be a shrine, a museum. Very exciting, just to know that he was there and walk by and know he was in that office. Hitchcock has influenced every director. I saw Hitchcock once walking around the commissary. Hitchcock had a bungalow on the lot. I used to go see Alfred Hitchcock.
I loved working with him. I highly respect him. He really understood fear and terror.
The Birds? That was a really scary movie.
The Birds? Oh, man. That had me looking at crows like for the next 10 years.
Psycho, of course. Vertigo was one of the all-time great masterpieces. Hitchcock was master.
Alright, we are now officially leaving the front lot behind and entering the back lot, where we shoot large exterior shots on a grand scale. Now, a few years ago, our back lot underwent a fire. We lost about 4 acres, but we knew these sets needed to be rebuilt anyway, so a team of filmmakers got working right away. We're very proud to introduce you to our new and improved Metropolitan sets. Now on the right, we have our famous Brownstone Street, where they shot Bruce Almighty with Jim Carrey and Jennifer Aniston.
Brace the dog!
I'm in the shower!
Inside bad, outside good. Inside bad, outside good. Oh, you're done now. Great.
beyond Brownstone Street there, over by the Tetons Diner, you can see some filming there. That's for a J.C. Penney commercial there being shot. Pretty exciting stuff. Well, Frank, do you think this tram up to 88 miles per hour? Alright, let's give it a shot. Think fast thoughts, folks. We're gonna go back in time. Well, it was right here on this street. Marty McFly took the DeLorean 88 miles per hour and went back to the future. We went about 8.8 miles per hour. Well, here on Courthouse Square, we play the town of Hill Valley in future films. Here's writer and producer Bob Gale to tell us about filming
It was
here.
actually the Backlot of Square that inspired the entire climax to Back to the Future.
I had scenes up in the clock tower on that ledge. There was a ledge about that wide. And I was standing inside looking at the ledge, and I already had vertigo. I just thought there's no way in the world, no way I'm going to stand on that. And I was up there for quite a while. Of course, I had a cable.
That's right, Courthouse Square has been featured in several films over the years, including one of my favorites, *The Mockingbird*, which just recently released its 50th anniversary remastering. It's one of our greatest films, 100 films in 100 years. Now, if you look at the back of Courthouse Square there, you can see that the courthouse, there's not much to that building. That's what we call a facade, where we build just the front and sides of the building. Your imagination fills in the rest. Now, what looks like brick and stone, actually foam, rubber, and fiberglass. That's right, we build all of our sets right here on stage 747. That's our shop right there inside. Well, folks, as we turn around the corner here, we're going to get a glimpse of New York Street on the right-hand side. So I'm going to turn it over to my co-host, Jimmy Fallon. Let's see if we can bring him in live via satellite. He knows a little something about filming in New York. Jimmy, come on in, buddy.
Hey everyone, welcome to New York! Got my start right here in New York on Saturday Night Live. This is actually my old neighborhood. Once got mugged over there by an old woman. Tough lady. This is my favorite guy. Hey buddy, how's it going? Remember me? No.
Hey, buddy.
Just like old times. Gotta love New York City. Hey! I'm walking here! I'm walking here! Hey, guys, I was just walking there. So it's not exactly New York, but when you see New York in the movies, it was shot right here on the Universal Metro sets. If you can make it here, you can make it anywhere. Even if you make it here in the Universal lot.
That's right, we can change these city streets to look like virtually any city in the world. In fact, episodes of NCIS and Criminal Minds shot there in our metropolitan sets, and you could see Spider-Man whipping his webs through our New York street in The Amazing Spider-Man with Andrew Garfield and Emma Stone. In fact, we can even make these streets look like Chicago. That certainly was the case in The Blues Brothers. Take a look.
When the Pinto fell, and you saw it land and make this big hole in the street, that was on the back lot. We dropped it from a crane. You dig like that in Chicago, you're not a good idea.
When people ask me all of the movies I've ever done, what was the most satisfying and the most fun, I've got to say Blues Brothers. We got to sing, we got to dance, got to drive, and train with the best stunt people in the world, and got to be an actor and a writer. So it was a good piece of work.
Called John America's Guest because just didn't walk into anybody's house.
During the shooting of the movie, John was missing. We couldn't find him.
Danny went off looking for him. We saw a light on in this one house and knocked on the door.
I said, sir, we're doing a movie.